wonder if you heard that. I hope you did. Alright, let's see. Oh, thank you for the sub. Welcome, Patrick. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, wait. Here, brutality now it's forms of. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Oh, okay. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of the glass. Yes, I haven't played this in such a long time. On a small road, just seconds away from the main street. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. It goes way too fast. Please let me. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert. A fountain of spirit. Okay. Oh my god, I kind of miss my. I kind of missed this game, to be honest. It's here for this story. Okay. Cyberpunk bartender action. That's our new game. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. What's up? I got myself a new chair. I got a new chair. It's so comfortable, but sometimes I get what's the word? I get kind of cold, so I have to wear warm leg warmers. Cause my feet get cold. So. Psst. Hey, over here. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. Wait! Did you say this the first time I played the game? Wait, did you see this the first time I played the game? And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 9%. I will take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh, oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Whoa, thank you, Yuna, for the sub. Thank you. Welcome. Hi. Yes. Can you believe me? I'm fucking streaming. I can't believe it. Wait, what happened this time? Hype train. Hype train. I didn't see it. It was so small down there. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. Why? Okay, everything is kind of broken actually. Hold on. I need to move stuff around. This is, which one is this one? That's under, it's okay. It's gonna put that in the corner. I'm gonna, yeah, the corner. Okay, next one. Okay, that's fine. This one, okay, it's okay. Okay, okay. Wait, which one is that one? Wait. Wait, what did I just select? Wait, hold on, hold on. Okay, you know what? I don't know what I just selected. I'm just gonna leave it there. chapter Chapter 1. Primera. Primera? Hi, Harriet. Welcome. Welcome. How are you doing? How's my favorite rabbit person doing? You like rabbits, right, Harriet? I think that. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Wait, so who was the letter from? Nobody. The Augmented Eye. Mass immigration continue as blah 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 blah. Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg in Hills returns next year. Cyborg is here by the to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg in Hills returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Hills is a massive stage show about the cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayter explains Cyborg in Hills' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg. Wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's actually something we've never seen before. A niche market. I'm willing to capitalize on it. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Let's read this one. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. By Kimberly Lavalette. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shadow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought this month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Let's see what you guys say here. I'll be okay mostly. I'm doing okay. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're good. Heard of this game? Dystopian Cyberpunk Barton game. Yes, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. I love it. I like it a lot. Hi Feather, welcome. Having fun dressed as bunny sounds nice. Maybe I will dress up as a bunny someday. Maybe. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like that? Bunny girl, cat girl, vampire. Oh my god. I add some dog ears in the mix too. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments by Kimberly Lafayette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Jewish citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye. But they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. I like this. I missed this. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Yes, bunny. Rooney. Bruni. What am I saying? If you're me asking, what's your accent, Rooney? Honestly, I have no clue because I've been told, like, I'm Romanian, right? I live in a land where most people think vampire came from. Vampires, right? But like, I've been told in the past that I have an accent in my own fucking language too, so I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. But I do. I have the Rooney accent. That's what I have. It's probably a speech impediment. Yeah, I at least have one of those, I think. I love how she talks with her cat. Aww. God damn it. I'm not allowed to keep the cat in the house. It's not okay. Other cats should stay outside. That's what my grandma says. She says, yeah. Oh, by the way, I do have a tiny little kitten too, but he's downstairs right now. But yeah, I have a tiny little kitten too. Maybe I'll sneak it upstairs. Maybe I'll sneak it upstairs and have it meow into the microphone the next time. But right now, I'm on a gamer. I didn't know that. Where Dracula comes from. Little fun fact, Dracula lost his powers in the sunlight. Well, good for him! At least he doesn't fucking die in the sun. Anyway, yes, it is. Thank you. I think it is cute too. I wonder if I'm doing it intentionally though. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Oh. Oh, it doesn't. Wait, I must skip it a little bit. No, never mind. It just isn't. Okay, never mind. Best boss. Why did she have a. Kitty. For it. Would you leave? Not without you. Aww. Let's go to work. At least Barmstrucker Regional. Also, not a fact, Barmstrucker is Irish. At least in. I've never watched the movies, so I have no clue what you're talking about. Also, even if I did watch the movie, I have no clue who made the movies. I don't know, fucking ghosts or something. I don't know. Also, tell me if the game is too loud. Is it too loud? I hope it's not too loud. I hope it's not too quiet either, by the way. I hope I'm not too quiet, actually. he wrote the original book. Wait, hold on. No, it's 100%. A second, I get myself close. I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys hear me a little bear? No, probably not. He died before the few minutes you kicked off. Oh, I see. Ah, hey there, Jill. Hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules? Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Don't know, she went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? When you said something? Yes. She looked distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful. And, there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. I saw you! Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm probably going crazy. On top of that, Nurturing 4, I'm gonna call it. Nurturing 4 left me with a completely empty wallet and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. Hold on. Is that right? I don't know. Do you hear me bigger? Do you hear me, Bear? I can't tell. La 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 la. Okay, good. Under all the beer cans around my apartment and... Jill! Sorry, did you see something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or type like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Yeah. When done, press the mix button and then press again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it and that'll be all. But if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while a shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Yeah, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. You don't want cider, sugar rush, or piano man. If I mess up the ingredients of the drink, I can press the reset button again. Okay. So 2, 3, 5, all on the rocks and mixed. Did I? Okay. I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 3. On the rocks and mixed. On the rocks and mixed. Am I 2 Adelhyde? 2, 3 Bronson extract. 5 of these. I'll do it, I'll do it. You blended it. I knew that. 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 I definitely knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. No, I'm not lying. Why would you say that? I never mix cocktails in real life. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now, let's get working. Oh, yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional camotrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional camotrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, though, of course. Camotrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? No, I am, yeah. Hey guys! But... Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. But she's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it, or taunting us if that were the case. Yeah, it does have Yuri. It does. Yeah. Well, it doesn't have. You don't see the urine, not really, which is unfortunate. But you do. Should I make the game volume bigger? Should I do that? I don't know if I should. I don't want to be too loud, but it's very implied here. Oh, it's more than implied. Can we make it a little louder? Okay. How is it now? How's this? I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Nice. 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 And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly. Not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yeah, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the clean stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? Bet I did. Fine. Okay, good. It's good that it sounds good. I'm happy about that. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This madam needs to have all of slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. I see. Every day's night is a banger. Alright, sure. Oh, I like this one. Alright, that's the one. Traveling news. I like this one too. I like this one too. Sure, I'll put it on too. Ah, this one's so nice. Actually, no. I remember liking those who dwell in the shadows. I'll put this off for the 12th. Every song is a banger. Yeah. I do have favorites though. I do have songs that I prefer. And you can only choose 12. Was on the Wiki? Of course he was. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you! Give me a beer. Oh, sure. Right on it. He wants a beer. It's like quite the big guy though. A beer. I'm gonna make it the big one. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Here you go. Yeah, this sounds good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky. I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes. Like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, Chief Editor and Owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published today without my blessings. But they start with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. Okay, I feel like the game is a little bit too loud. Okay, how do I go back? Okay. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks. From all kinds of people. And clicks bring money. And money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Wait, what kids? Okay. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. There's actually a Yuri wiki out there and it's fun. You have to check that out later. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them. It'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt for the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. But that's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. And like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all devil-like on my ass. We'll send it in the Discord. Okay, thank you. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Oh shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... That kid! Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper then sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store though. Huh. Wait, can I buy the beer and have it in like bottled drinks or something? Another big beer for big guy Delando. I don't remember his name. Here. Nah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did the stutter kid? Right. So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much! Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities? Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think gossip about famous people always sounds? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance. To get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. I have no clue what comeuppance means. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit they're enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. I can't speak. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays a nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. And to be fair, the gossip articles don't help. Sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brat? Brat. Should I accentuate the T? I don't know. To me, severe sounds goofy. Yeah, it does. Well, two can play that game of hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like the priests who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. And they do. You don't really think glassmithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them, run by me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it'll hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, it will hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you remember me 2 weeks from now. Oh, sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. Is it? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss, or the name appearing in their paychecks. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink? Another one? Do you? Nah. Yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. God damn it, my throat. Also, how much beer is this guy drinking? Oh my god. One moment. Actually, I'll be right back. Alright. Beer? Beer. I'm gonna give him another big one, so I make lots of money. Wait, 2, 3, 4. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Thank you, for the hydrate. Dr. Pepper to the rescue. Yum. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You don't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their nose and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. And they start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. Oh my god, Gato, hi Juan, welcome! Raise a pepper too. Who are you calling a pepper? I do like pepper though. I do like it. He seems very callous. Yeah, he is. And there's always that one guy or girl that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up. But it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yeah? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the vents. Shh! You look up bright rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. No, I'm glad. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I'm gonna give him a gut punch, alright? He wants a big one, right? So he wants 10 Bronson extract. One. Okay, fun. Energite. With option Karmotrine? I'm gonna make him so fucking drunk. Oh! I didn't look. I didn't look. God damn it. So it needs to be aged and mixed. Okay. 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 Nice. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The memory says, sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant, regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. I ask you why you decided to come to our bar then. Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all, and I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill! Where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink, where it's always been. Right! Oh, a customer! Good evening, sir! Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can change your customer experience? Enhance, sorry. No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comets. The woman who fended off malwriters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed writers with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved a class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that then. Can I get you anything else? It was an old Dr. marketing thing. I'm very confused. I don't know what you... I'm reading comments out. Those Victorian and Edwardian printers who print things that are super outrageous for clickbait. Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely. Wait, you never played this? Valhalla seems like such a weird name for a bar. I'm gonna be like Dana. Yeah, Dana's pretty cool. Give me a pile driver. Please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. A pile driver. I just feel like suplexing him though. I'm just gonna give him what he wants. 3 bronze next. 3 down. 4. All mixed. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? Sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I don't think that that's a yes. I was just thinking about how good the lying can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Doesn't mean you've really faked orgasms, because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite a random thought, so just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe waiver. Alright? Let's give him a fringe waiver. Is this just vodka? All aged and mixed. Try to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty? How, like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. I can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. I tried sextism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired the girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies. Or at least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me. Or to believe me. Eh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. No, don't count on it. Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright! It's unsafe to keep playing. Posted the paper ad in the Discord. I'm gonna look at it later. It seems to me like a sugar syrup. Sugar syrup. Yeah, but it has lots of alcohol. Carmotrine is alcohol. Collecting stuff is indeed fun. I think I should start a small cabinet of curiosity in my house. I don't really... I sometimes kind of want to collect stuff, but I don't really have where to, like, put them. My mom is a little bit of a hoarder. She hoards anything that she finds interesting or curious. And guess where she brings them? So I can't hoard my own stuff. Like, this is pain. This is so sad. Nah, at least I didn't get locked up this time. Oh, I should. I'm not. I'm just gonna keep going. Rest in peace. Yeah. Rest in peace, my hoarder tendencies. My mom killed them. Okay then. Back in action. Good evening. Good would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable. I usually forget I have it on. Is this Bear? Oh yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Oh, maybe I should say Miss Master Specialist C.P. Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. No, I think I'm doing the wrong voice for her. No, that's too long. That's too long. Just call me Say. Or maybe just call me Say. No, God damn it, I can't. I don't know. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great. Especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably cold one. That's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. No, I can do that. Give me a second. Let's go. My piano woman? Oh, it's already big. Okay, which one is Sugar Rush? It's a mix. Okay, Moonblast? On rocks and blended. 6. Okay, it's not big. It's not big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. I have a decent coin collection. I have a pretty good nature collection. I collect bones, feathers, cool stones. I have some pieces of a limestone variant used in the building of my favorite museum in my hometown. So small chunk of it. Keep going! You can do it! Here you are. Ah, yes. This is just what I needed. Thanks. Or maybe... yes. This is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people. But we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who smooth those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times. The ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge for allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah. I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at the doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time when we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I mean by shocking sights. No, but those are sights and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry. You didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finish your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. No classy. I'm gonna get her drunk. On the rocks. Next. Here you are. Yep, these are something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that you don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Same as bartender. What's your name? You know my name. Then why don't I know yours? Sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. No. Okay. I still feel bad about angering you though. Hold on. I'm reading comments now. Sound like a lot. And we collect merchandise, lol. My oldest coin is from 1862 and it's a British penny. Very aged. My other coins, some are from Taiwan, others from the Republic of China. Some from Arabic British colony, I think. Some from Canada as well. I have a few old bills too, but I barely touch them. I also collect modern coins too, mainly quarters. My favorite, though, is a salmon bat coin. I got to. I don't know what the salmon bat coin is. I guess it's a type of coin. No, okay. I already did that. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You were the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. Hey, okay. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. No, wait, hold on, I need to... Okay... What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened when I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of carried myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. I heard sounds right now. It's on my window. I don't like that. Yeah, I tried to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. I mean, it's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad of a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault... There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There's also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Yep, I'm gonna stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Jill. Sure, no problem. Bye! Come again. Will do! Wait, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Whoa. Gil, did Demonia make you go nuts? There was this time in Zanzibar when that almost happened. In any case, I'll go check that noise. Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Inge's ramblings about the afterlife is looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright. Then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you! You wanna tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? Oh, while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or to throw at her face. Here's something that will calm her down. I'm gonna give her a sweet drink. I'm gonna give her a blue fairy. What is that? A drink. We're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. Bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your studying makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, the doc might pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. Wait, hold on. I really like this chair. Okay, so it has like a little thingy where... why do you do this? How do I... It moves the... It can move. Like, the place where I put my butt, it can move. Which is pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Whenever I want it like shorter, I can make it shorter. And also I can lean, and not lean if you feel like not leaning. And I can also like, I can like lock it whenever I'm leaning. Unfortunately, I can't lock it exactly where I want to lean, but it gets pretty close. Murder? Wait, oh yeah, hold on. Oh, it's a specific print of an American quarter. It reminds me of an old movie I watched. It's called The House on Haunted Hill, the OG 1950s series. It was so goofy. Also, it's in the public domain. Like up and down, forwards and backwards. Oh yeah, it goes up and down. It goes, well, it doesn't really go forward unless you like move it forward. But the chair goes down in the back. I can lean. Hey, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Definitely a lot less back pain than with my previous chair. My previous chair wasn't too bad, but like, I don't know, if I stayed on it for long periods of time, like it made my like back sore somehow. This one doesn't. Well, it is a little bit sore right now, but that's just because I've been sitting on it the whole day. I should touch grass. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... brrr. Even if you say that... let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find the convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street? Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god! How? Why? What? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. Spicy chicken. Wait, hold on. I need to put there you go. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are, right? It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink. Go through that door and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value will be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know. I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. I'm not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think. Are you right? Yeah. I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should have apologized for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were sleeping until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. Your drinks are on the house tonight. Oh, why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just coped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. A piano man. She's asking for a piano man. You don't see women asking for a piano man every day. I like this one so much. I think this was maybe my favorite. All on the rocks and mixed. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Might have used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean. To provoke a pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Just does that to you. Just does that to you. Poor Gil, man. Yeah, I feel bad for Gil. I feel bad for him. When I hear the name Piano Man, the Billy Joel song runs through my head. Billy Joel song? I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story, actually. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Miss, call me Kim. I don't know if I can say work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. The harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance, despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ugh. Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't worry about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender? Jill. I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. Doesn't one Spider-Man pictures lol? Not yet! Not yet! Spider-Man picture. Not yet. Not yet. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid it'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted the comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. Always wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. And she is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you be the wise bartender character you're using here. I know that. It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Should I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One brandtini, please. Coming right up. She wants a a brandtini. Yeah, that. Brandtini. I didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Here. Yep, it seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really. It just kinda happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Mobile Warrior Julian arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh! Childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So, I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who was he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that! Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Okay. Hold on, let me restart, refresh. Twitch. Okay, I thought it got stuck again because sometimes the chat just doesn't show anymore. Well, it still shows, but it doesn't show new comments. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? No. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Jill? And where's the girl that was there? That was here? Jill cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling your boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Total earnings, 2,810. Drinks total, 2,160. Mistakes, none. Commission, 30%. Today's payment, 648. Tips, 350. Flow service bonus, 500. Thanks for helping that girl come down. 500. Today's total transfer, 2,296. Your membership, I have so many money. 40. Aren't you gonna have curry yesterday? The ghost took my money. Ooh, naniguri. Danger are you? Danger. Pulsashiu. Dangerous opinions. Mickey concert too. In the last thread, Anna wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how's she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Mickey. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Mickey. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Mickey sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. Now, who's the attention whore again? Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. Race is a thin. So, what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now? We haven't heard of Alice in a while. Now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? And there's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Lol, I'm going to be attacked and it will be funny to see those white knights fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. I'll learn more. She normally leaves a funny ashy drawing and a message, something like, "Happy not birthday." Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knights memos. Should she start the riots with the leaks? At least try your baits. Or try with your baits. Mickey concert. Okay, so you see me all the concert conversations. Oh, okay. I should have read it. Oh, dear. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Won't you lie on the internet? Oh, wow. Fucking normies, get out. This is so cute, Anan. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess, oh my god, that this is going to be the cutest thing. I still know if I like her. Just wait until Mickey shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you are there with her. Mickey concerts are some magical shit. Oh god, even more. Even more are meant to die. Local Woman, Local Hero by Lana Smithy. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Wheel Mall, where people noticed someone was on the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, the local woman was able to catch them midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. What are you talking? What do you mean shrimp ramen is disgusting? No, shrimp is so good. You just never had shrimp or ramen. I never had shrimp ramen though, so who knows? Maybe they do know something. Yeah, okay, you know what? I don't really care about that. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog, Balena Smithy. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense. Well, maybe... Guys, should we shop? Should we shop? Wait, hold on. Cream? Can we buy cream? Oh, hollow plant. Oh shit. I bought the wrong thing. I didn't look. I didn't read. I didn't. Hollow plant. Hollow plant. Hollow plant. I want the hollow plant too. Rest in peace, your money. Rest in peace, my money. That's true. Should be good depending on how you make it. I ate a lot as a kid. Personally roast mine over charcoal. Bad confirmed, lol. Wait, what do you mean, bad end? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? 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 What do you mean? I don't want bad end? Good evening. Hey, Jill. That sound you don't hear every day. But, boss? What are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. And White Knight came yesterday, she left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you really put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking his helmet until the time comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable. And cool. And comfortable. And cool. And really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Or maybe Jill. Yeah, the traffic was... Ugh! Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll just need to put the warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing, never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense this past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now. Good. Are you all set? Yup. Alright. Should I look for other songs? I don't really feel like it. Maybe next time. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, brat! You're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. More kisses. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual G. I wonder what he means. Oh, I wonder. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this girl that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview and had with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the girl had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I'll tell you. She was a Lilim then? Yes, one of those new fancy King class CH1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I don't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you! The guy with the John face! Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. He was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? Hey, but I've never been to Hong Kong. I sadly didn't defect from the anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? I was there. Oh, okay, never mind. I already read that. Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, discuss it a bit. And that's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protesters where... on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, Brett. I guess even without the scholarship there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'll be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So, you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. Someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well... I'm guessing the scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? And when people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify between... because There are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese one day. You might have learned Cantonese because you are only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal the deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. You want some Mars blast? No chance of peace, alright. There's a change of pace. I'm getting tired. One, two, three, four. All blended. I think after I finish this day, I'm gonna go to sleep, guys, because I'm really tired. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got a wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Nah, good. Fuck the sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say aloud when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. Also, I don't know why my oh, that's why. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. Months ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forests and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damned namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I don't know, goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most natural way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Not sure, let's go with that. mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hitting it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. We have to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her consent is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating. Did you have to pay or something? Basically. When that encore concert happens, I need to plaster chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay, then one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. I'm gonna give him a gut punch. I'm gonna fill this up so badly. All aged and mixed. Here. Yeah, this was just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the hit today. Yeah, that kid Joel, Guillermo Pirojito, I can't remember his name. That kid's always gushing about the title I interviewed. Can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know, I feel like I cock-blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe two of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint kid, but I'm a man. A man must never cock-block another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? So he's okay if okay. Okay. He's okay. Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that means he'd be off work. I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that Brad talked to no end about her, so... I know. I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. Let's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you. Please come again. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was tiring. Hey, Jill. I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yup. I can't take the hand off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyr type white knight helmet. It's not per se a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served the Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, what was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris. I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? And more importantly, will Chief be fine? Oh, she will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Dorothy! Hey, honey! Can you see me? No, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going off for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy? Whatever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics of videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating around. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that made me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. And maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched into civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials that take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, of tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want though? Yeah, drawing. Wait, no. Wait, how is... A little bit, I guess. I can kind of see the semblance, but not really. Oh, I'm back at... Oh, I'm sorry. Eccentric. Eccentric? Do I know you? Anyways. If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked though. Almost to the human eye. Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings colored blob. And we let them see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. But still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? That girl again. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me piano woman. Sure. All Asian mixed. More piano woman. Thanks. I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then. How's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know... If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed, and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. You pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer though. No! Hey John! Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was doing some stuff over the weekend. And Monday! Yeah. Was he a girl? I wish. What'd you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know? Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. When was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on, now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that I wanted to see if she could use a grasp as a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's funny that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. I'm not gonna be on for longer. I'm going to like end up the next time I can like save because I'm feeling really tired right now. And my my throat is not really... My vocal cords are getting tired. And my throat is... and my throat is starting to hurt too. And probably drinking Dr. Pepper is not a great idea. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I got to his house at 11 AM, dressed as his person and spent all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed in order and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. But I'm hoping to like start streaming regularly now and like stream for longer. But for now, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I say nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? I'm sure. One moonblast coming up. One down, listen to these. On the rocks and blended. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. Oh, sorry. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what the neon is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all BFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of the factory we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, you can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. Dylan Gillian. Oh, welcome to... Oh. Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit, you hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no worry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. Ah, so be that being polite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey! I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. One big sunshine cloud. I'm gonna make her drunk as hell. Okay, on the rocks and blended. Alright. And a gut punch. I'm gonna make his big as well. All aged and mixed. Here and here. Thank you! All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well... After they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yeah. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their parents end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on! No, that's not what I mean! I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with this mini. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Alright, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need your girly hands for a second here! Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Alright, Mars blast. 6, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, all blended. Glad to see you back. I haven't seen your stream in a long time. I know! I know! My mom made me visit her for like a whole fucking month. And then she kept me busy when I came back home. So I was, every single time I was fucking tired like shit. So I couldn't stream. So... It's it's sad. Here, beer and mind-numbing just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to war? Not an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. But I've often wondered about this, how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you just say. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor though. Damn. I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite a show. Good news, Jill! The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break! Alright! Okay. Alright guys, this is it for today's stream. I can't take anymore. My butt hurts, my my throat hurts, and I'm falling asleep. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching me. And bye bye and good night. Bye bye. Love you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.